our country's image and reputation. One of the individuals who we picked up recently, about 3 weeks ago, is a Nigerian who defrauded an elderly romance scam artist, and it was flagged as a Ghanaian operation. But when we took the information and did surveillance and identified the individual and arrested the person, turned out it wasn't a Ghanaian, it was a Nigerian who was doing this in Ghana. But what happens is Ghana gets flagged for it. And so it's important that we clean our system. We're not going after people who are doing legitimate work. No. We're going after people who are giving us a bad image. One bad nut will spoil the entire soup, and we'll take that bad nut out. There are several operations.
Hello guys, how are you all doing today? So one of the ministers in Ghana said something very shocking, very unbelievable, but it's actually the truth. He's saying, when Ghanaians says they don't want Nigerians in their country anymore, please support them so that Nigerians can go back and fix their country. Either Nigerians go back and fix their country, or Nigerians go back and complete in destroying their country. They have to choose one. All right, this minister, one of the ministers in Ghana, says there was one time a crime was committed and they thought it was a Ghanaian that committed that crime. When they did their find, they discovered that it was a Nigerian. More Nigerians will be arrested in Ghana. If Nigerians listen to this video, they will not lie, they will insult me. I know, I'm also okay with them insulting me. Nigerians, it's either you people go back and continue destroying your country, continue tarnishing your image, because there is no reputation anymore in Nigeria. There is nothing to protect anymore in Nigeria. Nigeria is already over. It's finished for Nigerians. The only country people should be managing right now is Ghana. But you people are going to Ghana just to tarnish the image of that country. That peaceful country, everyone knows Ghana is a peaceful country. But you people are just there with your bad image. You just want to tarnish the image of that country. Please, if you're new to my channel, you haven't subscribed, they will say, you will not subscribe. We will not subscribe. Please, guys, can you subscribe on my channel so this channel can grow? We have 600. We are on 600 subscribers. Very soon we'll get to 700. Guys, please subscribe on my channel, okay? Please, guys, watch this video.
On the way. We are working on several operations, and we're confident that we did the first 4 that was public. We've done in between that, and now we've done a number of them. And let me just make the point clear: the Cybersecurity Authority is not just going after only requests from the FBI. We've arrested this year alone. We've arrested over 300 people involved in collaboration with the police CID who've been involved in mobile money fraud. Yeah, so it's not just the FBI. So people think that we're just going after the high profile ones. Over 300 people. In fact, in one bust alone, we saved 425 people who have been human trafficked here in Ghana. They have been brought in from the rest of Africa by Chinese and Nigerian operators, locked up in a house in Dodowa, and they were being made to do cyber fraud against their will. Right here in this constituency in 2025, we did a bust. We arrested 135 Nigerians. So we are doing operations. This year alone, mobile money fraud, we went after people as far as Anlonga. We busted a big syndicate in Anlonga about 4 months ago. Arrested the leader of the gang and 7 other members of his gang. They've been responsible for several impersonations of ministers and MPs. So it's not just the FBI. We're working. We do our work very quietly but very efficiently. And let me commend the team at the Cybersecurity Authority for the work they're doing, and say a very big thank you to the Police CID Director General, to our friends and sisters, colleagues at the NIB, at NACOC, and at Signals Bureau for working closely with us to execute this operation.
You see, when I see this guy talk, it reminds me of something. It reminds me of what Nigeria has in their youth and what they don't have in their youth. When you hear this guy talk, now one of the things you have to understand is that when it comes to academic prowess, this guy, with youth like this, we have such in Nigeria. But what is unique about this guy, which means what does this guy have that you never see with Nigerian youth, irrespective of the fact that they have academic prowess? Integrity, honor, dignity. Let me repeat this: integrity, honor, dignity. In fact, it's so lacking in Nigerian youths that as a father, you don't expect your child in Nigeria, as a father in Nigeria, you don't expect your child to show dignity, integrity, and honor while a youth. We easily wave it off and have this expectation that these are things that come to you when you're getting older. These are things that come. So when we see young people doing it, they're like, this guy is not living up to his full potential. Why are you wasting your time doing like an elderly person? That is how bad we have become in Nigeria. That is how much we follow. But look at this Ghanaian. They talk about power, he's a minister. They talk about being educated, he's very educated. Look at his eloquence. What is it? He looks good. What is it? What is it that you're looking for? Probably from a rich family. How? But the question is, how therefore is he nurtured in integrity for him to say these things? That is the shocking part. Because other part, we have it in Nigeria. You people saw that that's a very useless House of Assembly member. This is an example of what would have happened if Nigeria handed, administrative responsibilities to the youths. This is exactly what would have happened. When all Nigerians were saying, oh, the problem of Nigeria is that we have elderly men. And I'm the only one saying that our elderly men being in power is the only advantage we have in Nigeria right now. That is the only advantage we have in Nigeria right now. If we ever lose or hand power to Nigerian youths, Nigeria will break into three. Women will be raped and forced into relationships. A lot of wrong things will happen. Our youths, that is where the devil lives now. The devil is in the mind of a Nigerian youth. I'm telling you the truth. You will never find such a guy like this in Nigeria. I just cited an example. House of Assembly member, very useless and irrational being. What did he do? What does he do with his power? Abuse and subjugate and victimize people. Something Nigerians are known for. That's why they are looking for money. Look at what he did to an Uber driver. Subjugated him, insulted him, or slapping him. I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this, and nothing will happen. Look at your mates. Look at your mates. Look at the way he's addressing nation, society, known for integrity. Look at it. Look at what he's saying. People like this, you will never see Nigeria raise a system that would elevate them. That's why they've told me personally, we know you're good, we can never allow you lead. Because once you lead, we know what you're capable of doing. They've told me this, particularly. They told me my place of work. Told me, this guy, no, he's going to make things very difficult. You know where guy is now, this guy is not like that. They know that if I ever handle authority, I give Nigeria 1 month. 1 year is too big. If I ever handle authority in my local government, in my place of work, see, everyone will be happy. Happy. Yeah, but if you have criminality, if you have bad intention, just go south. Just go south. Go south, because it will never work with you. It will never. What will happen to you? Your generation upon generation upon generation will blame you for it. I'll use what I'll do to you. Any ear that hears it will tingle. That's how the Bible puts it. Any ear, because I'm a psychopath. I'm a psychopath. I can be a psycho towards evil. I can become a psycho. Although that's when you see my madness. I agree, but my madness is geared towards injustice. That is when you know that this glass is though it is eye problem, but remove it. Don't look at the gentleman there. When it's usually towards injustice and selfishness. If you're not ready to bring the society's well-being as priority with me, stay away. That is the opportunity. Just stay away. Look at men. This is something. This is not. It's not particularly unique in Ghana, because most of their youths are like this. And a Ghanaian will talk. The Ghanaian will speak, and a Nigerian will think he has the right to speak when a Ghanaian is talking. An elite will speak, and a piece of
breaking news. US government has banned Nigeria and Nigerians, including Tinubu, the president of Nigeria, from going to the United States of America. No visa for Nigerians again to United States of America. Even those who are in the United States of America, they will be deported. Breaking news. But Ghana is not among. Ghana is not among. Not only Nigeria that was restricted or banned from going to the United States of America, including other 23 African countries. Not only African countries, other countries. What do you think that made Donald Trump, the president of America, to ban Nigeria from going to the United States of America and other African countries? What is surprising?
Guys, you people might be wondering why Donald Trump banned Nigeria. It's no longer secret. Donald Trump has banned Nigeria. Christian genocide, internet fraudster, internet frauding? They are doing lovers on the internet, scamming women in America. Hey, they have a lot of clients in America, especially old women. They are there saying, we love you, I love you, send us money to invest in Nigeria. That's how they will be scamming these people in America. Donald Trump has banned Nigeria. Nigerians cannot longer go. So it's really a disgrace if you're bragging about Nigerian passport, or you're from Nigeria and you're saying, I'm a proud Nigerian. That should be disgrace. You should start learning how to deny your country, Nigeria, especially if you're from Nigeria. Don't even say that you're from Nigeria. It is better you say you're from Cameroon or you're from Ghana, because at least those countries countries don't have bad image compared to Nigeria. To be honest with you, if you're in Nigeria watching this video, are you really proud of being a Nigerian? Let's be honest, are you really proud of being a Nigerian? A country where you cannot wait, you cannot sleep and hope for tomorrow. You're just scared that kidnappers might kidnap you. Are you guys really proud of your country? Especially what is actually happening right now in your country. Are you guys really proud of it? If you're not proud of it, please watch this video, subscribe, like, and drop your comments. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Mind you, America did not ban Ghana. Ghanaians can go to America, Ghanaians can go to America, and Ghanaians can go to America unless Nigerians, America choose to favor you people and remove the ban. You people can never see America, and they have even sent a warning to those that are still having Nigerian passports in America. They should be very careful. Hey, immediately they catch you, you're committing crime with that passport, it's over. You will come back and continue committing your crime in your country, Nigeria, in Africa. If you like, don't change Nigeria. As they keep telling you people your country is full of crime, you people are happy. You people are happy. Some people should be ashamed of. You don't want to change. Don't change. Your channel is too toxic. There'll be in my comment section. Your channel is too toxic.
Is that Ghana is not among these African countries. This is happening on Tuesday. If you are watching this video on Wednesday, this thing happened yesterday, Tuesday, 16th of December 2025. That Trump made this announcement. I want to tell you the reason why Trump restricted or banned Nigeria and Nigerians and other these countries from going to the United States of America. They will not apply for this again. The reason why, before I will tell you the reason why, let me mention those countries. Number one, Burkina Faso, Laos, this is Asia, Mali, another one, Mali, Niger, Sierra Leone, South Sudan, Syria, Angola, Benin Republic, Nigerian neighbor, Cote d'Ivoire, Dominica, Gabon, Malawi, Mauritania, Nigeria. Nigeria, we hate it. Another one, Senegal, Tanzania, Tonga, Turkmenistan, Zambia, Zimbabwe. There are many, like 24 countries by the President of the United States that they will never make visa to go to the United States of America. Even those who are in America, they will be deported back to their various countries. And Ghana is not among. Now, do you know the reason why they were banned? They were restricted. Let me tell you the reason why. The reason why is that Trump or the US government has noticed that terrorists, the two reasons that made US to ban these countries. One of them is that US government has noticed that terrorists and bandits, they are moving freely in some of those countries. Another reason is that these people, whenever they travel to United States of America, they will overstay. They will overstay their visa. These are the reasons. Now, the reason why they ban Nigeria. Say radical Islamic terrorist groups such as Boko Haram and Islamic State operate freely in certain parts of Nigeria, which creates, substantial screening and vetting difficulties. According to the overstay report, Nigeria had a B1/B2 visa overstay rate of 5.56% and an FM and J visa overstay rate of 11.90%. Nigeria carried two charges. One is overstay of visas. Another one is report of terrorists. For Boko Haram, they are moving freely in Nigeria. So because due to that, US president banned Nigeria from going to the United States because they don't know who is who, so that they will not bring terrorist group in their country. So they are protecting their country. So Burkina Faso is also another country that has terrorists. So they don't want terrorists. And also Burkina Faso, they also has overstayed visas. And all those countries I mentioned, some of them also have the same issue of terrorists moving freely in their country and also overstay overstaying of visas. So these are the reasons that made President of America to ban and restrict these countries from entering into United States of America. The question now is, Ghana, are they not overstaying their visas in the United States of America? Why are they not banned or restricted? If you know, drop in the comment section below. Oh my God, this is breaking news. Share it for others to hear. Hey, and that one has happened. Nigeria. Nigeria. Nigeria, we hate it. Thank you. God bless you.
Well, it looks like Trump's favour towards Nigerians was short-lived, wasn't it? I mean, can you imagine? America just cancelled 85,000 visas in total, tens of thousands of which were Nigerian visa holders, right? Who are now barred from entry. And whilst they weren't citizens, they were people who thought their visa made them safe. They got no warning, no refund, no appeal. And this included students, parents, skilled workers, Christians. Yeah, I said it. The same group who he claimed to care so much about just cut off. And it wasn't just Nigerians, right? Other African and Caribbean nationals are facing similar restrictions. Places like Libya, Somalia, Sudan, Burkina Faso, Mali, Niger, whole countries, including Cuba, Venezuela, and many others, right, getting shut out quietly. The US said it was about security, criminal offences, visa overstays, suspected threats. But some say that this is about tightening who gets in and who gets kept out. Beyond just safety, right? The US is picking who stays in the room. And I guess we're always first to go anyway, aren't we? And what makes it worse, right? Some of the same Nigerians in the diaspora who campaigned for Trump, called him uncle, and now watching their own uncle get kicked out. And it's not just visas, right? The US has also tightened its travel ban system. Nigeria is now on the list for partial entry. That means that travelers can be barred from entering even before a visa is issued, well, unless they fall under a really narrow scope of exceptions, right? So, what's the lesson here? First and foremost, I would always say try to build a home where possible, right? I know it's not always realistic, not with these currencies, not with these governments, these living costs. So, if you're going to apply to travel, do it with strategy, right? Not just hope. Look for countries that offer a real path to residency, not just a 2-year visa and a pat on the head. Ghana, Barbados, Portugal, if it fits your situation, right? Rwanda, Mauritius. Build a long-term plan, not a getaway plan. And if you're already abroad, try not to move like a visitor. Move like someone building their future, right? That means legal routes, the kind that protects you when things flip, right? That could be a second passport if you're eligible, that is, or regional stays. Study to stay programs, remote income that isn't tied to location, whatever gives you like any atom of actual security, not just a stamp. Guys, in this economy, plan Bs aren't luxuries anymore. They're lifelines because the visa gets you in, but it won't keep you safe. Anyway, talk to me in the comment section. What are your thoughts on this?
Nigeria added as US expands travel restrictions. So, President Donald Trump on Tuesday, December 16, signed a proclamation further restricting entry into the United States for nationals of countries identified as high risk due to what the White House described as persistent and severe deficiencies in screening, vetting, and information sharing that threaten national and public safety. Among the 15 additional countries placed under partial entry restriction is Nigeria. The decision was announced in a fact sheet published on the White House website on Tuesday, December 16th, titled President Donald J. Trump further restrict and limit the entry of foreign nationals to protect the security of the United States. In addition, the proclamation imposes partial entry restrictions on 15 more countries that includes Nigeria. Countries under this Nigeria restriction include, we have Antigua and Barbuda, Benin, Cote d'Ivoire, Dominican Republic, Gabon, the Gambia, Malawi, Mauritania, Senegal, Tanzania, Tonga, Zambia, and Zimbabwe, and Angola. So what that means is that according to the information, if you have an existing visa, you can still have access to the United States. Also, Another part of this restriction is that they say at the discretion of the consular, they can decide on individual case by case. Except you are an athlete, musician, a superstar, then the restriction may not actually affect you like that. This happens when the leadership in a country that refuses to actually do right by their people. If Nigeria had addressed the concerns that was expressed by President Trump regarding the Christian, regarding some other things, I don't think we will be in this list. I don't think we will be on this list. But sadly, we have leaders who don't actually care about us. And because they have diplomatic passports, their children have diplomatic passport, they are citizens of America, they can go and come back. So the decision will only affect ordinary people like us. Sadly, America will do everything to protect their citizens, and that is what a country should do, normally. But hey, Nigeria is a country that does not have leadership.
First of all, some weeks ago, Donald Trump actually banned some immigrants from some country from entering into America, with Somalia, Iran, and people from that country banned from entering into America. And now he has expanded it. Donald Trump bans 15 countries under new USA travel restrictions affecting specific visa categories.
Nigerians, we are finished. Our life don't spoil. We are finished. The US government, Donald Trump, the US president, and the government of US, they say they know they give Nigerians visas again. They know they give Nigerian visas to enter the United States again. That we should go and fix our own country. Because if you check and where so, US man, they don't try. They try poor body. Nigeria go backfire. Nigeria, we are finished. Our life don't spoil. Everybody life don't spoil for Nigeria. As long as they don't give us US visa again, our life don't spoil. Finish.
And be rest assured that Africa will dominate this list. So here are the countries: Angola, Antigua and Barbuda, Benin, Cote d'Ivoire, Dominican Republic, Gabon, the Gambia, Malawi, Mauritania, Nigeria, Senegal, Tanzania, Tonga, Zambia and Zimbabwe. So this is basically like Africans, getting visa restrictions. Now, the White House actually came out to give the official reasons why the travel restrictions have been imposed on these 15 countries. Now, according to them, it is because of national security in these countries. Well, the second one is high visa overstay rates. So their visa has expired, they are still staying in that country. Unreliable documentation, corruption, and immigration enforcement issues. Now, critics argue that measures unfairly target certain nationalities and may not enhance security. You see, that is why I was talking about this Abutrika thing. This thing will cause reputational damage. You see what is happening you understand? Like, visa overstays, national security. And I'm not even surprised they are here, because Trump called that country a disgraced country. You understand? So I'm not surprised they are here. That is why I was very much concerned when Nigeria was flapping passports that he got from Ghana, a Nigerian, and Okujeto is there smiling. And Nigerian says he came to Ghana and got Ghanaian passport. Meanwhile, we in Ghana say before you go get passport, unless you cry. Well, I'll do a video about that later. But if your country is among these 15, just know that before you enter America, you go hard fucking.
The world is turning against us. The world is turning against us. A country that is filled with intelligent people. Now animals, they rule now. The world is turning against us. A country that is all over the world. If you see those who are carrying first, if you see those who are doing great things, those who are breaking ground, Nigerians. How come with such our brilliant mind, they see they turn their back? What is going on? What is going on? Now, I do not blame the world though. See, because some of una no good. Make they talk the truth. Make I switch from pitching English, because I get Americans where they follow me. As that's the shame. Some of una no good. Una go, they carry una bad character. They walk around the world. Now nobody wants to deal with your shit. Nobody wants to deal with your shit. One motto that I have personally as a human being. You see, one motto that I have, I know that Nigeria has bad name. So what I do, I feel is one person at a time. That's why when I'm dealing with international people, international partners, I go over and above to be straight, to be honest, to be timely, for them to say, oh, Nigeria has bad name. But there was this lady that I dealt with, her name is Choma. That lady made me start to think twice about the bad name Nigerians have, because I have dealt with her and she was good. You see, if all of us, one by one person at a time, can begin to do this. I have dealings right now with a Ghana person, and when he wanted to deal with me initially, he didn't want to do it because he had said, I've been Nigeria. He said, Nigeria. But the person that recommended me say, this one is different. And I made sure, just day before yesterday, I paid him the share of his money. I paid him the share of his money for the business that we're doing. And some payments that he was not aware of that came in, I still, everything, CSV file. I said that, go the guy. I said, these are the payments that you were not aware of. This came through this other link. This came through all this. He said, wow. You're so honest. I didn't even know. I said, you don't need to know. As long as you're dealing with me, I'm going to be honest. As straight as an arrow. Guys, you don't bad. We don't carry bad name, we don't carry bad name. It's all over the world, but we can change it. We might not change it completely in our generation, but we can start one person at a time. Begin to be honest, begin to be straight, begin to do the right thing, one person at a time. If we can do this, maybe, just maybe, our children, because our generation is over for us, but maybe our children can have a chance where the world will not alienate them, where the world will not give them a blanket sanction, where the world countries quietly will not give them special conditions. Imagine me calling the hotel in Dubai. Normally, when you book a 5-star hotel in Dubai, they go do visa for you. I called the hotel to help me with my visa. They said, what country passport are you using? I said, Nigeria. They said, I'm sorry, Nigeria has special conditions. Why? One person at a time. That fast money where you won't get, that thing where you won't do, where you know say, if they find out say you be Nigerian, it gonna make all of us look bad. Don't do it. It might not be for you. Think about your children. The world is turning against us. The world, this will not be giant. We not be giant again, no. We ain't giant, no bullshit. We are not giant. There is nothing giant about us. Let us be honest with ourselves. One person at a time. We can change the narrative.
Please, if you just came back from the US to Nigeria for a dirty December, make sure you return back before the 1st or 2nd of January 2026. Nigeria added as US expands their travel restrictions. They don't add Nigeria. Now, according to the press statement, President Donald Trump on Tuesday, December 16, signed a proclamation further restricting entry into the United States for nationals of countries identified as high risk due to what the White House described as persistent and severe deficiencies in screening, vetting, and information sharing that threaten national security and public safety. Among the 15 additional countries placed under partial entry restrictions is Nigeria. The decision was announced in a fact sheet published on the White House website on December 16, 2025, titled, President Donald J. Trump further restricts and limits the entry of foreign nationals to protect the security of the United States. Now, the White House said the move was aimed at strengthening national security through what is called common sense restrictions based on data. The proclamation maintains full entry restrictions on nationals from the original 12 countries previously listed under the proclamation 1949. Now, these countries are Afghanistan, Burma, Chad, Republic of Congo, Equatorial Guinea, Eritrea, Haiti, Iran, Libya, Somalia, Sudan, and Yemen. Right? It also introduces full restrictions on 5 additional countries. Listen, namely Burkina Faso, Mali, Niger, South Sudan, Syria, as well as individuals holding travel documents issued by the Palestinian Authority. Laos and Sierra Leone, which were previously under partial restrictions, have now been placed under full restrictions. Now, in addition, the proclamation imposes partial entry restrictions on 15 more countries. These include Angola, Antigua, Barbuda, Benin, Cote d'Ivoire, Dominica, Gabon, the Gambia, Malawi, Mauritania, Nigeria, Senegal, Tanzania, Togo, Zambia, and Zimbabwe. Yes. The fact sheet states that exemptions remain in place for lawful permanent residents, existing visa holders, certain visa categories such as athletes, and diplomats and individuals whose entry is deemed to serve United States national interests. So these ones here, they are free to enter US as they please, right? But please, if you know that your visa where you carry for hand is not legit, and there's some mago corner where they say your visa, and you are in Nigeria already, try your best to return back before January 1st or 2nd. If not, you go stay here, do dirty December, do dirty Easter, do dirty Valentine, every dirty, we'll do all of them. 2026. The message has been passed. Do well to share, especially to your friends and family members living in the US. And you are welcomed.
Guys, you guys are actually seeing what is happening. The only country Nigerians can go to right now is either Burkina Faso. Burkina Faso, you said all African countries can come to your country just with passport. Be very careful. Be very careful. Even Burkina Faso was also included. Burkina Faso, be very careful so that Nigerians don't come there and tarnish the image of Burkina Faso. Because these people, once they enter, they know Nigeria, they will fight to get your passport, the passport in that country, then they will use it to be committing crime. That's what they do. They are in Ghana, they fight to get Ghana passport, use it to commit crime, and they'll be thinking it's Ghanaians that are committing the crime. That's what Nigerians do. That's how they operate. So you should be very, very careful. Once you see their face, you know Nigerians, once you see their face, you just know this one is from Nigeria. Look at their face very well. I say, Lord, look at their face. They are very dangerous. Scamming in their blood. To be honest, Nigerians are very dangerous people. If you're doing business with Nigerians, please, you should be very smart. If you're not smart, don't do business with them. I'm telling you, now I'm telling you guys are you people be there in my comment section insulting me. Nigerians are very dangerous people, to be honest with you. When you're dealing with them, man, you have to be smart. You have to be smart. These people, they are very smart when it comes to crime. I mean, when it comes to crime, look at what is happening. They can no longer go to America. And very soon, all other African countries are going to ban you people from entering their country. If you like, don't change. Don't change Nigerians. Keep on insulting others on social media, especially those that are telling the truth. You see me, I'm telling you guys the truth now. You people be insulting me. No problem. Thank you guys for watching this video, okay? Bye.